Bakeru is embarked on a journey to the west, folks, and I thought I'd share my impressions after playing through the game's delightful little demo ahead of its full release. Mechanically, I'm pleased to report that it's a good time. I wasn't initially sold on the shoulder buttons being the primary means of combat beyond the novelty of it, largely because I thought I'd get uncomfortable with how often I'd be pressing them in the heat of the action, which in hindsight was an unfounded concern considering how much I love playing DK King of Swing and Jungle Climber, but I bought into it pretty quickly once I challenged a handful of foes. I like the rhythm of alternating buttons to string together a barrage of blows, and holding the buttons together to unleash stronger attacks feels pretty intuitive. There's even some fun mobility options mixed in for good measure, like dashes paired with the run button and an unexpected side jump reminiscent of Super Mario 64. In addition to offering 2 traditional levels, the demo also featured a quick look at the story that'll no doubt be an epic yarn, a robot battle, and an on-rail shootout to show the breadth of content you can expect from the game. Which is to say nothing of its promising transformative henge licenses that only got a light look here. The robot battle delivered a lot of satisfying visceral impacts and splendid boxing flair in spite of some wobbly walking, and the on-rail shootout showcased familiar aerial mechanics executed in a competent fashion that I could appreciate, especially with the creativity of its plane. Taken as a whole, I actually think the quirky charm of Bakeru's art style, atmosphere, and gameplay are its greatest strengths, and the experience feels like it'd be right at home on the GameCube. The scope and scale behind its whimsically crafted world just feels like something you'd find on that platform too. And fortunately, the price looks to reflect that sentiment, and that's a big bonus in this economy. From the enemy designs to the festive towers, there's a lot of personality packed into its presentation, and it's overflowing with Japanese style in a way that feels very upbeat and oddly nostalgic. I've only watched a bit of Goemon before, but the fact developer Goodfeel was founded by former Konami folks and the project's producer was involved in that franchise gives it a distinct spiritual successor vibe to the Mystical Ninja series that I'm on board with as well. I know when the game was first revealed, I presumed it wouldn't find its way to the West given how studios seem less keen to gamble on niche titles these days, but I was pleasantly surprised to see Spike Chunsoft take a chance on it. Considering how the price of admission is lower than your typical retail release, I'd like to think this game will find success over here and Goodfeel can continue to juggle titles like Bakeru alongside its Nintendo projects down the road. It looks to already be trending that way after Monkey Barrel, so they seem quite set to shake it up.